Young prince! Be careful with your words. Xavier quickly reminded him and looked inside and outside, fearing that there might be ears on the other side of the wall. Discussing the life and death of the emperor privately is a crime of great disrespect. If it is spread by someone with ulterior motives, ruining your reputation is a small matter, but it would be troublesome if you are held accountable later. Uncle Chen, don't worry. This is West Lacosia, not Stonia. You can talk freely about anything without any reservations. Thorian smiled faintly and didn't care at all. It's a well-known fact, so what's wrong with saying a few words? If just by say something, I could get myself killed, then it's really a mess. It seems I was worrying too much. Xavier laughed awkwardly. Although he knew that what the other party said was true, he was still cautious and did not dare to comment on the emperor's right and wrong. Uncle Chen, to be honest, a lot of people have come from West Lacosia recently, and there are a lot of them standing outside the door now. Their goal is the same as yours, and they all want to find out whether the West Lacosia Palace has any ambitions and whether it will interfere with the decision of Stonia. Thorian picked up the teacup and took a sip, then paused deliberately. Oh? Did the young prince respond them? Xavier asked tentatively. No way. Thorian curled his lips. Of course I ignored those people outside. Who are they? Are they qualified to test our Reese family? After hearing this, Xavier couldn't help but look embarrassed. Of course, Uncle Chen, you are different. You are a distinguished guest of our Reese family. Those guys outside are no match for you. Thorian changed the subject again. Xavier didn't know how to respond except to laugh awkwardly. Uncle Chen, let's get back to the point. Whoever becomes emperor in Stonia has nothing to do with our Reese family. Even if there is bloodshed in Stonia, it won't affect West Lacosia, so we don't want to meddle in other people's business. Lu Tian said domineeringly. The Reese family's roots are in West Lacosia, which is completely different from Stonia. The two sides have not interfered with each other for many years, and this has become a tacit rule. That's the truth, but the big tree has its tricks. Even if the West Lacosia Palace doesn't take any action, it will still attract a lot of attention. Those people outside are the best examples, Xavier said. Many times, for many things, even if you don't want to do it, you will be pushed to do it by various forces and people. Speaking of this, I'm a little curious. What does the Qin family think about this turmoil? Thorian suddenly asked back. Ah? Qin family? Xavier was slightly stunned. He didn't expect that the person in front of him would throw the difficult problem to him. After a little contemplation, Xavier finally said, To be honest with you, my lord, our Qin family is also having a headache about this matter. We really can't make a decision. As the saying goes, one wrong step will lead to a complete loss. We dare not gamble at all. At the end, he couldn't help but sigh. Being in the vortex and without the power to control the overall situation, we can only take one step at a time. That's understandable. Thorian nodded and said meaningfully, You came to West Lacosia this time because you hope that our Reese family can show you a way forward, right? Young prince is wise. Xavier quickly stood up and saluted. If the young prince can give us some advice and help our Qin family escape from the sea of suffering, our entire Qin family will be grateful. I can't say I can give you some pointers, but there's no problem in discussing things with each other. Thorian smiled slightly. In fact, you Qin family don't need to be nervous. As the saying goes, things will work out when the time comes. If it really comes to that, there will naturally be noble people to help you solve the problem. Noble? Xavier was startled and asked curiously. Who is the young prince referring to? Looking at the entire Stonia, there are very few people who can dominate the situation. Who would be the benefactor of their Qin family? The secret cannot be revealed. When the time is right, Uncle Qin, you will naturally understand it. Thorian deliberately kept the secret. These words made Xavier feel itchy. Thorian seemed to have said a lot, but it also seemed as if he had said nothing. He came here to solve problems, but as time went by, he ended up with more problems. Okay, Uncle Qin, don't be so sad anymore. Just stay in the palace today and relax. I will go back to Stonia with you tomorrow morning, Thorian said suddenly. Ah? Young prince, you are going to Stonia too? Xavier was shocked. Of course, it's boring to stay at home all day. I'd like to take this opportunity to go to Stonia for a stroll. Thorian smiled and said, "Besides, my uncle the Emperor is about to die. As his nephew, it is only right for me to go and visit him." Since his mother was the eldest princess, the Emperor was naturally his uncle, but the two met only a few times. To say that there is any deep affection is undoubtedly nonsense. Of course, thanks to this identity, he could go to Stonia openly. "So that's how it is." Xavier nodded in realization. "But now Stonia is in turmoil, so it's better to be careful when the young prince goes there." "Why? Does Uncle Chin think someone might harm me?" Thorian's lips curled into a playful smirk. "I almost wish there were such a fool. How else would my West Lacosia cavalry get a chance to demonstrate their strength?" Xavier coughed awkwardly, avoiding any reply. This kid really had no filter. He practically wore the phrase, "Great achievements threaten the master," on his face. Then again, when you think about it, he wasn't entirely wrong.
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised to never leave, and now you're gone. Can't believe I can feel the world slipping away as you slowly fade from my everyday. You promised forever, a love without end, but now I'm left broken, struggling to mend. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end, love with no end. Staying in my imagination, memorizing the past time, the secrets, the love, the care. Now they're echoes in the air. I still see your face in every place, feel your warmth, your gentle grace. But now there's just an empty space, and I'm lost in this endless chase, keeping you in my heart, a piece of you I'll never let go. Though distance brings